I think my grief-stricken husband is having an affair with his therapist. My husband lost his sister 2 years ago in a car accident. They were incredibly close, practically raised each other after their parents abandoned them when they were kids. Her death destroyed him in ways I didn't think were possible. He stopped eating, stopped working, barely spoke to me for months. I'd wake up at 3 a.m. and find him sitting in the dark, staring at photos of them as kids. He got fired from his engineering job because he missed 3 weeks straight without calling in. Our savings started draining fast. I tried everything to pull him back. I'd leave his favorite meals outside his door, the pasta dish his sister taught me to make. He wouldn't touch them. I bought concert tickets to his favorite band, the one he and his sister saw together every year. He didn't go. Our 5th anniversary passed without a single word. I felt like a ghost in my own marriage. The bedroom went completely cold. He started sleeping in the guest room, said he needed space. When I'd try to hold his hand, he'd pull away. It felt like I was losing him to grief, and there was nothing I could do to compete with the memory. After a full year of this nightmare, I suggested therapy. I expected him to refuse like he'd refused everything else, but he actually agreed, which shocked me. I spent hours researching and helped him find a grief counselor with incredible reviews. Young, specialized in traumatic loss. He started going twice a week. That's when things changed, but not the way I expected. He started waking up early on therapy days, actually showering, putting on cologne I forgot he owned. He'd hum songs in the car on his way there, songs he hadn't listened to in 2 years. He started eating breakfast again, but only on therapy mornings. Meanwhile, date nights with me, he'd show up in sweatpants, phone in hand, barely present. I'd plan these elaborate dinners and he'd eat in silence, checking the time. I told myself I should be happy. He was improving, right? Isn't that what mattered? But then small things started adding up. He password protected his phone for the first time in our entire relationship. When I asked why, he said his therapist suggested it for privacy. He started going to the gym again, but only before therapy appointments. New clothes appeared in his closet, nicer than anything he'd worn for me in years. Last week I was doing laundry and found a receipt in his jacket pocket. Flowers, $87 worth. The expensive kind from that boutique downtown. I haven't received flowers in 2 years. Not for our anniversary, not for my birthday, nothing. I asked him about it casually. He said they were for his sister's grave, but I'd been to her grave 3 days before. No flowers there. Yesterday was his therapy day. I called in sick to work. I know it was wrong, but I couldn't stop myself. I followed him to Dr. Mitchell's office in a different car, parked across the street where he couldn't see me. I watched him walk in carrying those flowers. Through the ground floor window, I saw everything. Him handing them to her with this smile I hadn't seen in 2 years. Her touching his arm as she took them sitting on her couch, not across from each other like therapist and patient, but next to each other. Close. Too close. The session ran over by 30 minutes. When he finally came out, he was laughing. Actually laughing. I couldn't remember the last time I'd heard that sound. He came home that night and actually kissed my forehead for the first time in months. Told me therapy was really helping, that he was feeling like himself again. Asked if I wanted to order dinner together. I said yes, watched him smile, and felt absolutely sick. I have her office number pulled up on my phone right now. One call to the state licensing board with what I saw, and her career is over. She'd lose everything. Maybe he'd come back to me, with nowhere else to put all that healing energy he's found. But here's what's killing me. Part of me wonders if I should just be grateful he's finally healing, even if it's not with me. He's eating again, sleeping, living. Isn't that what I begged for during those dark months when I thought I'd lose him completely? Or am I just too scared to admit that maybe I already lost him 2 years ago, and I've been fighting for someone who's already gone? That the man I married died in that car accident too, and I'm just now realizing it?